Right now, Western countries are being crushed by a housing crisis, record rents, and crazy mortgage stress. And as an Aussie myself, I know the struggle. If you're in China, Japan, or Korea, you're probably feeling the pressure of long work hours, cramped apartments, and endless hustle culture. But what if you could live in a place that really feels like home, with clean parks, amazing cafes, and walkable streets, quality luxury condos, and a really relaxed lifestyle, all for a fraction of what you'd pay back home? Today, I'm here in Desa ParkCity, Malaysia's most livable suburb, to find out why more expats, retirees, and remote workers are choosing to rent or buy here instead. And I'm joined by Jessie from DPC Homes, one of KL's top real estate agents, to break down what foreigners need to know about buying or renting in Malaysia, why Desa ParkCity is so popular, what you can get for your hard-earned money, and whether it's worth considering for you and your family's next move.
Hi everyone, this is Jessie from DPC Homes. Thank you for today's inviting me, Jack. I heard that, Jack, you have few questions for me. Why is Desa ParkCity so amazing? Let's get into it.
So Jessie, for those of the viewers who don't know about Desa ParkCity, how would you describe it in one sentence?
Desa ParkCity actually is a well-planned township. It's peaceful, whereby brings all greenery, convenience, and all the communities together. I would say that it's very suitable for family, pets lover, and those who enjoy and value the lifestyle.
Sounds amazing. So what makes Desa ParkCity different from other expat areas in KL, like Mont Kiara, KLCC, or Bangsa?
Well, personally, I feel that I like the peaceful moments after work. So unlike the city, the busy cities, so I will feel that Desa ParkCity, everywhere is walkable, from park, school, and even to the cafe, you see. Yeah, everyone is just very relaxed, and you got the moments, family moments here.
Yeah, it is different. So I've always lived in KLCC, and the reason why is because I worked there, I was in the office. But if you have the luxury of living somewhere a bit outside of the city, so how far is this from the city centre? Potentially about 20 minutes without traffic. Is that about right?
Yeah, it's about there, I feel. It's about like 20. There's the nearest highway, which is the Duke Highway. I think it's like 25 minutes to 30 minutes, you will reach the town center.
And what other suburbs are near Desa ParkCity? If you're in this area, what is around here?
Around here, maybe like Mont Kiara. You're saying it's the townships, right? Like Damansara Heights, Mont Kiara, and there's Sri Damansara as well. Yeah.
So you're around all these expat areas, but this is the real hidden gem. This is the top spot that you really want to be, because you do get that beautiful greenery, that family vibe, the pets everywhere. That's something you don't get anywhere else. So why are there so many dogs and pets in this area? Because it's one of the most unique places in Malaysia, in my experience.
Yeah, so actually it's like in Malaysia, not every place that is pets friendly, you see. So in Desa ParkCity, even the cafes, there is a special place for the pets and the food. So that's why the pets lover, over the weekends, they love to come here.
Yeah, that's why I fell in love with this area, and that's something I miss about back home in Australia, is that you go to the parks in Malaysia and, there's no dogs allowed. But you come to somewhere like here and there's dogs everywhere, walking around at the cafe, in the shopping centre. Absolutely amazing.
So actually there is a special park, the dog park for the dogs. And actually I think every evenings and over the weekends there is some gatherings, you see, over there.
Yeah. So if that's something that's holding you back from living in Malaysia, well, now you don't have to worry about it. This is the place to be. You can bring your pets and have an awesome time with your dogs. So Jessie, can foreigners actually buy property in Desa ParkCity? And if so, what is the process like?
Yeah, actually a foreigner can buy the property in Desa ParkCity. The minimum value will be 1 million and above in KL area, and then if it's Selangor areas, the minimum amount will be 2 million and above. It's pretty straightforward actually, the process, and if let's say you're holding the MM2H visa, it's much more easier. You just have to reach out to the right team, the right people who assist you, so the process is very easy.
Awesome. Yeah. So buying property is part of the process and a requirement of the MM2H visa. And if you're interested in that, I have contacts. So I'll put that in the link below. You can reach out to me and we'll put you in touch. So as part of that, you need to buy a property. And as you said, the minimum in KL is 1 million ringgit. So if you're looking to purchase a quality luxury option, then this is perfect. Desa ParkCity is perfect, right?
Correct. Yeah, actually I would say that it's pretty straightforward and it's easy to go through the whole process.
Great. So don't worry about that. We can sort you out. And if you're from Australia, I have a specialist law firm that is located in Perth. and in Malaysia that can help you out perfect from start to finish and work alongside agents like Jessie to clear the property buying process as easy as possible. So for foreigners you see buying in Desa ParkCity, where are they typically from and what are the typical struggles and advantages they see of living here?
I see most of the people who will buy or rent here is mostly the expatriate, mainly is family or even some returns of Malaysians and also the a retiree. Yeah, so I would say that there is no struggle of, like choosing the properties because like normally we will bring them along to see which gardens they are suitable. Yeah.
That's something different here in Malaysia. In Australia, viewing properties is very difficult. You don't have much time. But if you come to somewhere like Malaysia, you'll get a to Z tour of the place. Jessie will take you around, show you the different options. She'll spend her time with you and make sure you get the right purchase. So it's a really premium experience. And is that typically how it goes with your buyers?
Yes, because in Desa ParkCity, there is many developments. I think total there is around like 18 developments over here. So every development, it brings a unique selling point and different feelings it brings to you. So really have to, go maybe few condos that I roughly catch what you want, that I will bring you around and show you around, see which layout that is more suitable for you.
Right. So it's a really tailored buying experience and you will get the premium prestige experience buying in a place like this. Agents like Jessie will show you around and make sure you find the best one for you and your family. And what countries typically are the expats from that buy in this area?
I would say that there is China. It actually is mixed, you see. It's like China, Korean, Japan, and also some is from UK, German. Yeah, there's a mixed community over here.
Yeah, so you will find, another thing is the connections you'll find here. So you will run into families and other expats that have the same struggles you did, come from the same country you did as well. So you can have that really homey vibe here as well and relate to people with the same problems and aspirations as you do as well. So connections are very important. And as this is a luxury premium area, how would you say the quality of the people and the buyers here are? Obviously, they're professionals, they're business owners, they're wealthy retirees. You can really network with, high-level people here.
Yeah, I meet a lot of different kind of people. They are professionals, everything. I think people who living here, they're concerned about securities, the quality of the lifestyle especially, you see. So
yeah, it's really a lifestyle play. So we'll show you a full condo tour as well. I'll link that here. But you will see that the developments in this area, you can't even get something like this in Australia. It doesn't exist. So we've got pools, we've got all the facilities, pool table, cinema rooms, everything all in one building. It's a totally amazing lifestyle experience and something that I've never had growing up in Australia. And talking about the price of the properties, I mean, back in Australia, the average home is just out of reach for the average person, over $1 million. But when you look at what you can get here for your family, you just get a lot more for your money. And it is a luxury place as well. So you're not skimping on anything. You're getting better, much better lifestyle for the same price. Okay, Jessie, so I've lived in Malaysia for about 3.5 years now, and I've always rented because I've been working here. I'm a bit younger, I don't have a family, and being able to rent and move around has been a good option for me. And then since I'm no longer working in the city, I might consider for my next place to rent somewhere around here. But typically, what would you recommend for expats? Would you recommend they rent or buy in Kuala Lumpur?
I would say that actually it depends, really depends on what is your plan, you see. Like if let's say you are maybe just stay in Malaysia 1 or 2 years, so for sure renting give you the flexibilities, you see. But if let's say you are planning to really long term living in Malaysia, of course buying will be, more comfortable and it's a home for yourself. So yeah, I would say that it really depends on what is your plan, and also it incurred the tax, your visa, everything's that incurred. It affects your decisions.
Yeah, absolutely. I agree. So yeah, renting's been great for me to get different options. But then if you're coming with a family, if you're really planning to stay here long term, if you have the MM2H visa, then buying is the way to go. And if you do your research and find the right place that you can make home, it does make sense.
Yes, actually, I have clients that rent from one Central Park to condo, you see, like they're not even planning to buy the house. Maybe just renting, they feel more comfortable.
Yeah, and you can try different places and see what's best for your family. And renting here is much easier. There's a lot of supply. You can definitely find the right property for you, which is not the same in the West. So if you try and get a rental in Sydney now, it's very, very difficult. You only get to see the property for about 5 minutes and they kick you out and you just have to apply, and it costs, it can cost $500, $600, $700, $800 a week just for a basic studio. Whereas here, the rental prices for a luxury condo, we're talking top I think it would start from about 3,000 ringgit a month all the way up to 8 or 9,000, probably a lot more as well. You get that flexibility in the range. I've always paid in KLCC about 3,000 ringgit a month for a 1 or 2 bedroom. What do the rental prices here go roughly?
If let's say you talk about like one bedroom is come about like 3,000 and above. So 2 bedroom is coming about like 4,500. It depends on which development also we are talking about. So the price range, I would say, is that maybe is from 4,000 and above to 10,000 or even 20,000 also have.
You can get 20,000 as well. So you can get all of that, and it'd be amazing to see. I'll put some comparisons up on the screen and do the currency conversions. So in Australia, we price it per week. So 3,000 ringgit a month is about 1,000 Australian dollars a month, which is about 250 Aussie dollars a week. Now, you look up what you can get in Sydney for 250 a week. I'll tell you, Jessie, you can't get anything. You can maybe rent a room as part of a shared apartment, but it's simply not possible. Whereas I have a 2-bedroom in the city centre for about 250 Aussie dollars a week, and being able to get something like that here on the lower end is amazing. And then imagine your whole family living in a luxury condo for even 500 or 600 Aussie dollars a week. That's unbelievable. That's amazing. You simply can't do that in Sydney.
Yeah, it's very like, wow, suddenly I feel that Malaysia's property is still very doable, very, still cheap.
Yeah. So Jessie's actually surprised of the prices in the West. And I think London and, these top Western cities would be similar as well. So it's a real alternative here. I'm not just saying this for the video. It's a real alternative in Malaysia, and Malaysians themselves don't even realize what great property value they have here.
Right. So actually that in Desa ParkCity is considered one of the, I would say the price is one of the tops over here. You see, it's not cheap in this Malaysia, So I was quite surprised that when I heard that in Australia, actually this property is not.
Yeah. So I'd use the term affordable luxury. So it's not cheap, but this is affordable compared to what you might get back home. And it's absolutely luxury. It's more luxurious than what you get back at home as well. How about if someone wants to buy? What are the typical purchase prices? Obviously, it starts for 1 million for foreigners to purchase. And how high does it go up to? And what can you get for, say, 2 or 3 million ringgit?
So if let's say 2 to 3 millions, I would say that you can get at least a 3-bedroom, 2-bathroom, and it's very comfortable and spacious place, which is about 1,003 to 1,004 square feet.
Massive. And we're going to do a tour of a 4+1 bedroom as well, right? So I'm going to link that video here. And how much would something like that go for? 4, 5-bedroom, 5 bathrooms, massive apartment.
So later I will bring you a tour, which is in Park Place. That size is come about like 2,200, about there. So 4+1 bedroom, the price range is around like 3.2 to 3.6 million.
Right, which is a bit over 1 million Aussie dollars or about 800,000 US dollars, which it sounds like a lot here for Malaysia, but I'm telling you, back in Australia, if people saw what you could get for that price, they would go, wow, because even just average family homes, 3-4 bedrooms are going for 2 or 3 million Australian dollars, which is 8 or 9 million ringgit. So to see what they can get here for that price will absolutely blow your mind. So check out that video. All right, so we've spoken a little bit about the quality of the properties here versus what you get in Australia and the West, which is my expertise. But Jessie, can you tell us about the differences you see between property you can get in China, for example?
Because what I heard that from my China friends is that they purchase the properties like a condominiums is like above 10 millions and not even single tiles or any floorings, lightings. No, it's a totally bare unit. But here, if let's say you would purchase a 10 millions properties over here, you get a well renovated. I would say that all the kitchens and the built-in wardrobe all is well done and you're ready to move in, I would say.
Yeah, so I just visited China as well, and I went to these tier 1 cities, Shanghai, Beijing, all of that. And I know there's a lot of cultural pressure, especially for young people and families, to own a property in China, even for men to be able to date. It's the idea is that you have to own a property. So instead, you could come to somewhere like Malaysia and go, hey, look, I've got a 4-bedroom, amazing luxury condo here, and you'll live a better lifestyle than you would potentially in China. So that's my perspective on that. And certainly the same, I want to touch on Japan and Korea as well, because I know there's a lot of hustle culture, and obviously they're working long hours to buy sort of the average property there. But the lifestyle you can have here is just, it's different. It's more relaxed for the same money and the same working lifestyle, especially if you can earn money overseas or you have investments back in your home country. Would you say that's another appeal of buying in a place like this?
Yes, actually that I will feel that after works you come back to a place or a community like this. I will feel that, especially nowadays, like everyone is so stressful, like after 8 to 5 in the workplace, right? I would like to back to a place that, spend some quality time with the families or to your loved ones.
Yeah, that's the real play here, and the pets and the dogs as well. Another thing here is the language as well. So everyone in Malaysia, if you don't know this, pretty much speaks English. It's easy. So no matter where you come from, if you can speak a bit of English, you'll be able to talk to people. So it's not homogenous like that. Like countries like China, Japan, Korea, you're going to have a language barrier because you have to speak the local language. But here you can come here. It really feels like a community. A lot of Chinese here as well. So if you're from China, you'll see a big community of Mandarin speakers. And in the lift, I heard a Korean and other Japanese as well. So you will find your people here and you will be able to communicate.
Yes, actually it's very complicated. Like here, Malaysians, usually we know a lot of language.
Yep.
Like for example, me, I know like 3 languages and above. So most of the Malaysians here, we speak English as well. So no stressful on the language side.
Yeah, so moving here, and as I say in all my interviews, it's Southeast Asia on easy mode because you can come here with English. It's easy to get around. It has British history, so it's a Commonwealth country and has the similar rule of law. I mean, things are a bit different, but whatever you're familiar with from the West also applies in Malaysia, and it's not something you need to worry about. So Jessie, you've had a lot of experience in this area. So what type of buyers or renters do you typically see fall in love with the Desa ParkCity area and end up staying?
I think mostly will be the pets lover, retirees, and Malaysians who returns back to the home country, especially those people, right, they're more concerned of the work-life balance, you see. So yeah, I think if let's say you are concerning about that, besides of work, I need some lifestyle that, definitely is here.
Interesting you mentioned Malaysians returning as well. A lot of Malaysians go overseas, they work hard, they study, and then when they come back, they see the best of the West and they want that same lifestyle here. So this is a perfect example of how you can get the best of both worlds, which is what Malaysia is and can be. And you have a lot of choice here as well. So Desa ParkCity is a premium area, but there's also obviously cheaper, more affordable areas as well. So you get that range of choice. You can have luxury, you can have the local street food and all that cheap stuff as well.
Yeah, actually it's that in Desa ParkCity area, so just opposite of the Desa ParkCity, there is another town, right? So yeah, there's a lot of good local foods, like within 5 minutes drive, you can get a lot of nice local food.
Another huge selling point and what I love about Desa ParkCity is that you have everything in one place. So you've got international schools, you've got like hospitals and healthcare. Tell us everything Desa ParkCity has to offer and why people choose to stay here and why it's so convenient.
Yeah, so actually everything's here, like hospital, medical, for sure, tuition center, dentist, beauty salons, everything, grocer. Yeah, you no need to drive, it's just walk and you got everything.
And Jessie, there's an international school here as well, right? Which I think is very important for the families. They have kids, they care a lot about education. So you've got that right here too.
Yes, actually there's an international school. Even they have the pre-childcare center as well. Yeah, so everything from your age, like newborn to retirees, you got everything here. Yeah,
it's ticking the boxes. I'm being sold more as well. I might have to have a kid here. I'm not going to say that. Okay. I like to put some humor. So what trends are you seeing in the Malaysian and KL property market and foreigners coming here in general?
I would say that actually in Desa ParkCity, the rental yield is keep on growing, and also the value of the property also keep on raising in Desa ParkCity. I would say that is very steady. Yeah.
That's a good point. Yeah. So even though there's more developments going up, if you buy in a premium area that has demand, you're going to see some capital growth and obviously rental growth as well. So it could be an investment option.
Yeah, actually that not just own stay. I would say is that even you buy and keep it for rental, collecting your rental and also that waiting the price to be raised. Yeah.
So it could be a viable investment option as well. Jessie, are there any common mistakes you see foreigners making when they come and buy and rent in Malaysia? What should people avoid?
Again, like I say, instead of like mistake, I would say is that overlook. You see, it's like many foreigners that think that, this will be the cost, right? But there is some cost, like for example, the stamp duty, the some of the tax that we always overlook, maintenance fee and all that, right? Yeah. So if let's say you meet the right people, the right lawyer and Yeah, so I think they will give you a good advice and to lead you to navigate you to the right path.
Yeah, and I've talked about videos when you're renting, some of the common property scams you get in Malaysia. It happens in every country, but it's why it's important you talk to the right people, a trusted agent, a trusted lawyer, so we can put you in contact with both of those. All right, so we've covered a lot there. If someone watching this is on the fence about moving to Malaysia or Desa ParkCity, what would you say to them?
I would say come here and have a look instead of like I keep on saying how good it is. Come and feel it and I will bring you around, yeah.
So that's another thing, all right? I mean, a lot of you, when you're looking to move countries, you don't have to make that decision right now. You can come here, visit it. Malaysia has a beautiful tourist visa policy as well. If you're from our Western countries, from these, you can come here for 90 days. Come here, meet Jessie. She'll show you around. You can bring your family, see if it's right for you. That's the way to go. Thanks, Jessie. If you've been thinking about escaping the high cost of living in Australia, Canada, the US, or the UK, or you're craving a more relaxed lifestyle than what you could get in China, Japan, or Korea, Desa ParkCity might just be the place for you and your family. So if you want to explore renting or buying in Malaysia, Jessie is my trusted property agent here in Kuala Lumpur to help you find the right home that meets your lifestyle and budget needs without the stress and the worries. My contact details are in the description below, so reach out if you're serious about making the moves. We can have a chat and I can put you in touch with Jessie directly. And if you want to see an awesome example of what your money can get you here in Desa ParkCity, check out the luxury condo tour here. Subscribe for more videos about living smart in Asia, and we will see you in the next one. Thank you, Jessie.
Thank you.